Hey everyone, so today I'll be doing something a little bit different. I'll be sharing my experiences and my thoughts and emotions as I go through this losing streak and how I'm actually dealing with it. Hopefully it will help some of you who are also facing the same thing and those that actually feel like giving up on trading. One thing I have to say is, firstly, to those that have been supporting me throughout this journey, on the live streams every day on YouTube, on Zoom, to my paid members as well as those mentees who have chosen me to be their mentor. I'm very appreciative and very grateful for it. Unfortunately, losing streaks are part and parcel of every trader's journey. So during my entire 7 years of trading, I have faced multiple losing streaks. Always came out of it, but somehow this time round, because it's slightly different as I've put myself on social media, so it takes a bit longer to get out of it, because as with social media, there are always faceless trolls and haters who just like to kick people when they're down. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, if I don't believe in my own strategy, no one else will. So to those again that have supported me, thank you very much. I'll do my best to try and give some valuable tidbits in how I'm dealing with this losing streak. So hopefully you guys who are still down, or rather in a losing streak like me as well, hopefully it gives you some motivation and helps you along in your trading journey. So for me, when I start to realize that I have a losing streak is when I have a consecutive week of losing trades. So I will suddenly find myself having, I would like to call, analysis paralysis on the charts, and I try to refine and better my trading strategy. So as I keep adjusting and fine-tuning, I fell into the trap of trying to improve my risk reward drastically so that I could have a better win rate. So I kept taking new information in, and in the end it clouded my judgment as well as my original strategy, which was already working. So I think sometimes in any strategy, losing streaks are to be expected. No strategy is 100% win rate. There will be periods of time where you will take losses, but if you have backtested your strategy like I have, I should have just stuck with it and not try to finesse and try to make it better. So those were the thoughts that I actually got from it, because as I tried to tweak and make my strategy better, I actually made it worse, and then I ended up clouding my own judgment and my analysis, and once that led to losses, it does take a hit on your mental state. So once I felt that way, I knew that I have to just take myself away from the charts. So if you feel that you have to be on the charts daily, you need to relook at that part of your trading strategy, because there are over 300 plus trading days in a year with 3 sessions per day. I don't think that there will be any issues in terms of the lack of opportunities to trade, but the finite part is in your trading account balance. So if you keep firing at the markets are just going to take away your money, because you're taking less than probable setups, because your mental state is not at its 100%, and also because you're just not seeing things right. So take a step back, which is what I did. I took a step back away from the charts. In the middle of the week, you might say, I took a break from Wednesday onwards. So some people might be, oh L, but Wednesday is the best trading days, don't you want to try and fight back for your profits? I'm like, but to me it doesn't make sense. If I'm not 100% right on the charts, I will not fight the markets. I will take the easier way out, and I'll try to reset my mind and try to get back to where I was before. So in trading, simplicity is key. Less is really more. I'm still not back at 100% yet. Somehow you can just feel it intuitively. When you look at the charts, I still make silly mistakes on the charts, missing out certain details that previously I would not have missed out. So I don't treat the losses as a setback, but each loss, as long as it's managed, I actually do take learnings from it, and I try to refine from there by journaling every single trade, whether it's wins, missed, or losses. Every single trade is journaled. My thought process as I go through it, and yeah, that's about all I can do to try to weather through this losing streak. So previously I used to give myself 3 trades per day, but given that now I know that I'm not at 100% performance, if I do take a losing trade, I usually am done for the day. I rather use the rest of the time to reflect and review on why I took the loss, whether it's really something that I'm still missing, so that moving forward it won't be another miss and it won't be another loss. So firing less into the market, again, less is more. So for the sake of transparency, as with everything on my channel, I don't really have to share this, but for the sake of transparency, as with everything on my channel, whether it's wins, losses, I like being open with everybody. With regards to my performance recently, because it hasn't been the best, personally I felt that I've had to take a step back from the mentorships. I know that there are still people who have reached out to me, and I'm very grateful for that, but I think that unless I can give 100% to my students, and unless I feel at 100% in terms of my trading performance, I will not want to take your hard-earned money. So that being said, I've refunded everyone inside the private Zoom group. So thank you guys for supporting me throughout this journey, and for those that actually are still willing to support me during this period of time. But I've decided that temporarily, until I get everything back on track, I will be pausing the mentorships as well as pausing the Zoom subscriptions. So I will still be live streaming, probably thinking about live streaming till April, and then judging on my performance and how I see the way things are going, I might actually take a break after that, to reset, or just be off the charts completely first. So it really depends. I haven't really decided, but that's the way I have planned out my recovery from the losing streak. So hopefully the losing streak doesn't last too much longer, hopefully not till April, but I am looking at a few things to better myself, as well as better the entire Qwertyelfx program in entirety. So as with everything else, I hope that all the trades, wins, losses, as well as misses daily that I've been posting, that the group has been seeing me trade live, taking losses live on the stream. Hopefully all these mistakes, you learn from them, don't make the same mistakes that I did, and that might help you save your account. So I hope this video was valuable. If you guys need any help or anything like that, just feel free to DM me on IG. Right, have a great trading day, guys.